Well, hello everyone. My name is Somi, and this is her invisible prowess. Thank you so much for tuning in today's collective tarot reading. Today's reading is definitely gonna be with the same theme of Valentine's Day, and I know, so yuck if you're single. However, I'm already picking up that there is someone who is intensely thinking about you, okay? So if you found this video, more than likely there's a message in it for you. And stay tuned till the end because I have a very, very special announcement and things of that nature. So let's go ahead and get started. I definitely picked up a couple of new decks actually. So yeah, let's get started. I picked up Kilig here, which is, as it says here, the feeling an inexplicable joy and giddiness when something romantic happens. So Kilig is a word from the Philippines. I'm Filipino, okay? So yeah, let's get started here. Very cool artwork here. So yeah, let's see what the cards are saying. And yeah, so someone from your past is trying to show back up again, okay? There's definitely an energy of making amends and coming clean here, and they're definitely worried that if you're even open to it, receptive to it, okay? They definitely need to deliver a much needed heartful apology, and even though being vulnerable and accountability is, and of course naturally confrontation is literally their biggest fear, okay? They're literally mustering up all the strength and courage right now to come forward, okay? And literally reveal their hand finally and put it all on the table here. We have here cash. This particular person specifically is someone who's definitely well established, okay? And I feel like you're still holding on to this person. We have weight in reverse here, meaning that you have been holding a torch for each other and without even having to communicate that specifically to each other. I have two on the timer, which could be a confirmation for you. But this wealthy masculine, okay, this is a very high profile masculine here. They're very, very, actually very giving, very nourishing, and they're definitely afraid that you've shut the door on them permanently, and permanently losing you is definitely their biggest fear also. We have balancing act here, okay, and we have cracked. You definitely had to walk away from this person specifically because it was very much one-sided. It was not mutual, okay? There was not mutual give and take, okay? And definitely giving that time and space to themselves, okay? Definitely open the window of opportunity to take a deeper look into themselves and see the shadows, okay, that you definitely mirror back to them, okay? There's a lot of mirroring here. I feel like you could be soulmates or high-level soulmates or twin flame, whatever resonate with you. But this quiet, deep contemplation, okay, is definitely something that's been daunting and dawning on them, okay? But once they take a deeper look into their, their newest values, okay, you're literally changing their core values now. They are no longer after fleeting moments of happiness, okay, temporary highs, cheap dopamine hits, okay, that are very superficial, that not have much emotional meaning or emotional sentiment whatsoever, okay? You definitely make them think of what is worthwhile long term, okay? It's definitely the type of commitment that will stand the test of time, okay? And unfortunately, they could not have thought of this particular perspective or realization if it wasn't for the time alone that you've given them, okay? This person is definitely coming to a big realization that you are someone that they want to build a family with, okay? Even yeah, I feel like there's definitely a lot of interferences when it comes to this particular connection. You may have the same social circle, okay, that could have impacted or maybe influenced this the dynamic of your connection in some way. But nonetheless, there could be a culture difference here. There could have been exes that needed to permanently exit your lives, okay? There definitely needed to be some sort of completion of old karmic cycles, okay? Old karmic loops that needed to be permanently, not even just walked away from, but even padlocked, okay? Definitely securing that, you know, you are definitely more than ready, not just you, but also this person to finally come forward and have this alignment, okay, and literally come into the same page here. Yeah, but yeah, this person deeply misses you here. Let's see what else. I'm gonna be clearing up this cards here. I'm gonna be opening my new tarot deck. It's from Wise Spell. It's called Neoteric Feminine Tarot. And literally all the images here that are depicted on each card are all women. So yeah, let's get started. We have bottom of the deck, the Empress. So you are definitely someone who is definitely working on yourself. You no longer chase things or people, but you definitely attract, okay? You do not chase, you attract, which is the most powerful position to be in, okay? And the Empress implies that you have an empire behind you. So more than likely, you may have initiated starting your online business, okay, if you haven't already, or you're thinking about it in the long term. You're definitely thinking more deeply what matters for you in the long term, and you're not being short-sighted anymore, okay? Let's see what else. We have the Chariot in reverse. So this online business may have may not be easy, of course, with any new endeavor or any thing that's worth pursuing. The beginning is the most time consuming. Laying that foundation is definitely the most time consuming, okay? But all of it is meant to serve you, okay? We have the Strength in reverse. It's definitely meant to refine you and mold you into the bigger, better version of yourself, okay? So you're definitely going to be well-rounded at the end of this journey, okay? Yeah, but this is definitely the beginning of a very significant era for you. We have the Fool in reverse. I feel like there is a brand new beginning for you that's underway that you don't really see coming, not just for your life specifically and this new career path that you're now pursuing, but even in terms of love. So, oh wow, okay, that's way too many cards. Let's see here. Yeah, let's see. Oh, this one wanted to jump out. We have 10 of Wands in reverse. There's a lot of emotional healing that you've done, okay? A lot of emotional baggage that you've had to heal, you've had to release, okay? There's a lot of inner work that's already been done here, okay? And yeah, which is not something people normally or take the conscientious actions towards, okay? A lot of people like to live life on autopilot and an auto reactionary mode, but that's not quite you, okay? Which is definitely something to admire here. We have the Six of Pentacles here, which is definitely about restoring balance, okay? But specifically about your wealth, okay? I feel like something about this new endeavor is lining things up for you. You might not even see it, okay, right now, but this is what's underway. There is some sort of restoration of abundance into your life that has yet to come to surface at this time. Yeah, and even we have Three of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe you're building an online community yet and you do not have that much following yet at this time, but Something about this particular pursuit and chapter is definitely going to bring in that online community for you, your online family, your vibe tribe, okay, that has not yet come into this 3D reality, okay. We have Judgment card here, which is very much Pluto energy here. This is definitely your self-evaluation, your spiritual awakening, and your sense of purpose that's being renewed here, okay? Definitely, yeah, and we have the Hierophant in reverse, followed by Death, and the Tower in reverse. Wow, okay. So the thing about this, looking at these major arcanas, okay, you have not been in a good spot here. I mean, we have the Tower here. I feel like there is definitely some sort of turning back around that you don't quite see. The Tower that was once negative will turn into a positive here, which I see here. And we have Death, okay? You definitely had a huge wake-up call in your life, and definitely you were definitely being invited to take a more proactive approach rather than being in the passenger seat of your life, okay. And literally what's in store for you that you do not see yet, I'm gonna turn these back around for now. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the Star in reverse. You are definitely going to be coming across a windfall of abundance, of opulence, and material prosperity here, okay? And we have the Star. You definitely have a star quality about you that has not come into full alignment right now, okay? And one day, okay, whenever someday in the future, maybe you know deep within your heart that you're someone who's gonna be famous, or you have a calling here, a feeling of being born into this world, okay, that you're not quite in right now. I feel like you're someone who's right in between the two worlds, okay. You have one foot in the old, very outdated chapter in your life, okay, which has become your comfort zone that needed to be broken through, and you have the other foot into this new endeavor, this new chapter, okay, that's literally gonna be opening up all these new timelines and new possibilities, okay. That's literally right around the corner here, but this is not an easy feat, okay. The Lovers is definitely sticking out to me. My cards literally kind of fell. Yeah, and not only that, but it's definitely lining up your person to come back into your life, and they're also a quite an integral part in your soul's journey, your soul's evolution here, okay. And this specific person, okay, as we saw in the previous spread, they were someone who was not necessarily emotionally available when it comes to something real, as far as a serious romantic relationship, okay. But something about this, yeah, it was divine intervention, literally, that definitely has provided them that window, okay, to take a harder look onto themselves and literally do the shadow work and do the inner work, okay. And literally the tides are about to turn. We have the World in reverse, okay. Yeah, and this person, there's definitely some sort of communication that's going to be coming in from this specific person, okay. And while you're in this Four of Swords energy, I feel like you're both equally in the Four of Swords energy. Okay, you're spending much time alone in solitude, doing that inner work, that some very, very deep soul searching, okay, maybe even some journaling. This is what you both have in mind, okay. You are someone who is not gonna entertain any more petty games, mind games, childishness, okay. Men who are deeply afraid of commitment, literally phobic, commitment phobic men, okay. But this particular person, okay, they once had a heart of stone. You are turning them into this person, okay, that values family, that values deep emotional fulfillment, okay, which is quite foreign to them, okay, because there's someone who definitely prides in being the logical type, okay. And yeah, I'm gonna be ending the message with Spirit Oracle card, Animal Pocket Oracle card with Colette Baron Reed. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, we have Spider Spirit, make your dreams real. You're literally putting all this work into weaving your manifestations, your innermost dreams and desires, and make it into this 3D reality here. And we have psychic energy here with the owl and the panther. Wow. And you're definitely someone who's reclaiming your true power here. Okay, you have a force of nature about you that's very quite intimidating to other people. Okay, you might not even see that or realize that even about yourself. Okay, and you're definitely being invited to bring your vision to life. Okay, you definitely have the support. The angels are definitely watching you, they're definitely guiding you at this time, and you're definitely being invited to listen to your heart's intuition. Okay, and everything will be okay. And yeah, let's clear it out with angel numbers or angel answers oracle. You're definitely being called to trust and surrender into the process. Okay, and let's see what else we have. Do not stop, and within the next few weeks. So within the next few weeks, there's definitely some big heavy transformative changes that are definitely coming into your life, starting with that communication from this particular person. And yeah, lastly, I'm gonna be drawing the dice, which I don't normally do, but I'm gonna do it this time. Yeah, let's see here. We have Leo. Perhaps this person or you yourself have Leo placements in your chart. We have Taurus energy, and we have Libra energy here. Okay, all right, so for my special announcements, I am giving away 30, okay? There will be 30 lucky winners for Angel Answers Oracle spread, okay? That people will receive from me specifically, okay? No strings attached. It will be completely free, and all you have to do is literally follow me on my Instagram at Her Invisible Prowess, okay? I will try to show the flyer right on this video. And also, in the spirit on Valentine's Day, I'm gonna be giving away a love tarot reading completely free, and one winner will be announced every Sunday for all of February, okay? So please take advantage of that, okay? And yeah, definitely share with your friends so they may also share in the same blessing. And yeah, that would be all of your messages for today, and have a good one. Bye.